doing the part one of the extra stories. Like I said, I was going to read through the two history things of the pirate data and the chozo lore. So first, we're gonna start with the chozo lore because the chozos were on this planet first. So let's get started. The history of the chozos stretched back to the ancient times, so far into the fog of the past that we know not where our ancestors came from. One thing is clear, however, the chozo who colonized Talon 4 made consistent choices to ensure a civilization of advanced technology. Again, I'm just reading what I can try. We chozo choose to live in harmony with nature, guided by providence of the universe. We believe we spend peaceful days here and leave our worlds from time to time. Many years have passed since chozo first took root in this land. The passage of time has always been a source of fascination to us. It is the belief of many chozo sages that the truths of the universe hide within the tumbling currents of time flow. Even as we search for answers there, however, we found emulations in other unexpected places. We know not how the ability has come to us, but recently many chozo have begun to sense things beyond the realm of ordinary perception. Strange sights and indescribable sensations flood our minds, filling us with visions. We take this growing ability to be a sign of our birth. I cannot pronounce it. Dang it, there's a lot of words I cannot pronounce. With the infinite, perhaps, finally the universe secrets are becoming known to us. The surge of negative energy brought by the meteor far exceeds our expectations. We chozo have yet to find a way to rid ourselves of the great poison. All we can do now is seal it away and wait for the day when a power of purity. The poison appears, however, it is already impossible to collect all the pieces of the great poison, as it has already spread, seeping into the planet and hardening. Many chozo are gifted with distant sight, and even more begin to learn as are harmonized with the universe, becomes more and more complete. We peer forward, seeing prophecies in ripples of water, hearing rumors of coming days on breath of the wind. Though we celebrate the distant sight of many of these visions are dark, the worst of the prophecies and most common tells of coming of the worm, born from parasites, nurtured in a poisoned womb. The womb grows, devouring from within until the world begins to root. Not all prophecies come to pass, of course, but we cannot help but fear this dark portent. Disaster struck suddenly when we had heard dark foreboding, and it became truth. A meteor appeared from nowhere, casting a dark shadow of debris over the land. With the violence of its impact, its its destructive force spent the fallen star burned itself out rapidly, and the incident should have faded into memory, but the meteor brought with its corruption a great poison burst forth into the land, a strange energy that crawled at natural life with a ferocity that changed. That strange negative energy from the meteor expanded and to encompass Talon floor in a night as a spider weaved a web. Wait a minute, I didn't get all of them? Dang it, guess we're skipping one. The future of vague thing is ever changing and always in doubt. Even if we chozo could gain the ability to foresee the future, it would be a hollow gift, for we could never hope to control what has yet to occur. The foundation is an example of this. The day may come when its waters dry up and there is nothing we can do to stop such a tragedy. But we do know this, unlike the uncertain flow of water, the power of our will is strong and will endure. The will of the chozo will never run dry. The chozo script as the great poison reaches ever further into the planet, we chozo begin to feel the growling of despair before it is too late. We know make our last stand. We begun to build a temple to contain this darkness and its heart. We will place a mystical lock powered by 12 artifacts and filled with as much power as we chozo can harness. We wonder, though, even when we are done, will it be too late, and will the power of the temple and the cyber itself prove strong enough to hold back the poisonous tide that even now swells within the ground, threatening all life? What is the otherworldly presence that infests the land, seeking out life in its blind need for corruption? And where did the meteor that brought its argonite? Was it crafted by alien hands, or is it a revolving chunk of a planet that suffered a violent end, or minds quarrel in horror at the thought that long ago, in some corner of the universe, as yet unseen by our eyes. An entire planet was perhaps once coated with this great poison. Whatever seismic may have ruptured, that doomed place must have been mighty indeed. And in and if other meteors from it spread throughout space bearing this evil to the far corners of the universe, we hold fast to the hope that this is not so, that the only surviving remnants of this evil are here on Talon 4, then at least there is hope for its eradication. The interested one. So many creatures suffered beneath the blight upon the land. We chozo are no exception. But for our pain, we can at least believe in the promise of the future. We have come to believe that a time may never come when we can once again open the door and banish the darkness we contained. Even so, our vigilance will forever remain. We believe that on some far-off day, a Savior will come and continue what we have begun. For that Savior, we will leave our ancient weapons and armor, and so the soul of who can gather them will be the entrusted one, the only being who can reverse the evil that grows here. The containment of the great poison, this task has fallen to Chozo, and we will not flee from our duty, even as we suffer with the land and its creatures. We will pour our will into the 12. The artifacts will form the lock that holds this great evil at bay in the depths of the planet. This lock must stand up to all might come to assault it. To preserve the power of the seal and to protect it from those who would meddle for their own designs. We will spread the artifact across the land, hiding them from prior eyes. The lock must never open until the day comes when this disaster can finally be put right. Throughout our living nightmares, as we battled with the unyielding darkness, we chose to see the light. This light glows with promise, chasing shadows cast by the great poison, and purifying that which has growing toxic. It is strange. At times, it looks to our eyes as if the light coalesces into a figure of a woman burning brightly. The luminance descends from space and retreats back into the infinite blackness from whence it came. When this prophecy come to pass, when the light recedes, the chozo long vigilance of containment will finally come to an end. None know if the of our temple, the cradle will prove powerful enough to contain this evil forever. For now, it wraps around the aberration. Where was I? Cutting it off from the world above. However, we believe the power of cyber, which has been produced by liking the 12 artifacts, should be strong enough to the fate of the world is now left to one, who will collect all the artifacts in the future. The time when the entrusted one knows is approaching. To the entrusted one, this is to me. If you read these words, then our hope has not been in vain. Your path is fraught with danger, monstrosities beyond description lurk in the shadow, striving, hunting for prey, searching for ways to quench the poisonous urge that blooms in their brains. Some of these are shrewd, but they are blinded by their evil designs. Believing in the black promise of the great poison, they seek to harness it for their own end. It is their last that are the greatest danger. When you rid of the universe of these creatures, you will be the true and trusted one. Things bound to earthly shapes are turmoil and frail, exiting in a signal dimension. They are fragile, vulnerable, and ultimately mortal. However, not all things obey this law, shapeless. They wait beyond the realm of perception, emerging only when one arrives who can feel their presence. Such is the will of the chozo. Our will to defeat the evil seeping into this planet remains. We desire only to see the darkness meet its end. The will of the chozo has no mind or reason of its own. Through this will be the entrusted one's trial. The power of our temple and 12 artifacts have sealed the evil in the depths of this planet. However, the future is cloudly to us. Had a burp. A world of veils where dark ambitions flirt with the shadow within this strange world. One image stands out in the mist, flickering throughout the landscape. Wrath-like, it is a human, a lone figure, shining in the toxic shadows. We chozo do not know what it is, but our hearts swell with hope at the promise of that glowing light. We will place our faith in our shrine. We will be there when the light shines upon our land. last one? Okay. Well, I guess that's all for the chozo lore. For like 20 minutes spent. I'm pretty sure the space part lore is gonna be a whole lot longer. Alright, I'm just gonna end the episode here. And I'm letting you all know right now, after I'm done recording this one, I'm just going to start recording again for the space part data. So, if you got to watch all the chozo lore that I have managed to find, except for like maybe this one right here, please comment. Just comment what you think about the history of the chozos on this planet. Like, what are your opinions? Well, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Well, until next episode, which would probably be the next day.